So I'm a very busy guy. I post videos on YouTube. I also post shorts on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikToks. I live stream very regularly on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. So I'm pumping out loads of content. I still work a part-time job. I also run my own business. I also just am a regular human being. So honestly, I have very little free time. What that means is I don't have time to edit my videos, right? I'm pumping out all these hours of live streams. I'm pumping out all these YouTube videos, and I'm not properly able to clip them. And it's not like I have the money to go out and pay a clipper, because paying clippers is a lot of money. I've looked into it, but I found a solution that works for me. I use something called Vizard. It's essentially an AI clipper. I upload my full stream recordings, I upload full YouTube videos, and it clips them for me, and then it gets them ready to post on Instagram Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. I even have 2 separate Instagram accounts. It posts to both of those. There's even something they added kind of recently called Vizard Agent, where you can have it generate things via AI as well. But I'm gonna hop over my computer, show you some of the things I've used to make it, show you how the platform works and all that, and my general thoughts. Let's get into it. So I've pulled up Vizard's website. If you guys are looking to get started with Vizard, I'm going to put the link down below. Signing up through that link does help me, so I would appreciate that. But you can see there's 2 tabs on their website. There's Create with Vizard Agent, which I think I was talking about they've added recently. You can add like AI motion. There's all these cool things. I'll show you guys later. Also clip a long form video. You can either paste the YouTube link or drop the file, which is pretty cool. It's going to look like this once you actually do get it set up. So these are my projects I've used in the past. Like here's different tabs, pages I should say. I have 83 projects, so obviously you can see I've been using a lot of Vizard. There is a 100 gig storage cap, but once you get above that, it's not like they cut you off. They just have things expire after, I want to say it's 28 days or 30 days. I should know this, but somewhere in that range. Or essentially after approximately a month, you can see, like, for example, this video over here is going to expire in 5 days. So if you couldn't tell, I am a day trader. That's a lot of the things I clip. Like, for example, when I do trade, I live stream while I do it. So I have literally tons of hours of footage. And I'm not going to sit there and go through all of it. So you can see there's all these 2-hour recordings, right, where it says starting soon. And then when I click view clips, so this is after it's been generated, you do get some flexibility coming in where they're like, oh, what color do you want these? What like formula do you want to use, right? So you can see here's some of the clips I've chosen, and then you can even see the view posts. So these were actually posted on August 3rd on all 3 social media platforms that I use, and you can see at what time they were posted. So there's 2 ways you can post it. You can either schedule a post or just publish it immediately. So to best illustrate this, I'm going to actually do a new project. So to do this, we'll just click new project in the top right. So from here, I can either drop the link to a YouTube video, or you can drop a file directly. In my experience, it is better quality if you just drop a file there. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to come in here. I've selected a file. So it's going to ask me model V1 or V2. So it pretty much says V1 is faster, more clips. V2 is going to think longer, but it's more confident. So it'll give you less clips, but they're more complete, it says. So in this case, I'm going to do V1 since this video is only like 11 minutes. You could actually see it says select process duration. So if you wanted to start like 2 minutes in, like don't clip anything before then, you can easily do that. There's only 11 minutes here. We're going to clip all that. So I'll click upload. So now it's starting the process of uploading this. While it's doing that, it's going to ask me a couple questions. So ratio, obviously, so mobile, like on the shorts feed, is going to be 9:16. That's going to be like your regular phone screen, horizontal. Clip length, you could make them only less than 30 seconds, only 30 seconds to 60 seconds, right? Only greater than 3 minutes. I'm going to put any length. So I use this default template. Honestly, it's, in my experience, it's worked very well for me. I actually don't use emojis or highlighting words though. If you wanted though, instead of this default template, you can use modern, right? Where it's like, you can just hold your mouse over it and kind of see what it looks like. I guess this one is more white and this one's more yellow text. This one's bouncy. You can see when it goes from word to word, it kind of bounces. It's like Mr. Beast style. So Here's all these, and there's even more I'm sorry, you can create your own templates, right? Where you can see like, what type of subtitles do you want? See all these options down here. You can make your own template. Honestly, I'm not really that deep into that. I'm mostly just typically picking default template. If you wanted to, you could add emojis where like on next to each words. You could have it highlight words where if they're important. You could add B-roll where it pretty much uses AI to add B-roll. I'm not gonna lie, for me at least, I feel like in certain cases it might be useful, but I feel like for me it kind of makes it seem kind of like the other AI clips out there. It kind of blends in, if that makes sense. I typically don't do remove silences or auto censor because I don't really care about cursing, and remove silences, I'm really not trying to have it mess up the pacing. I'm trying to have regular pacing. You could have it schedule the clips, which essentially means you could be like, starting tomorrow, schedule this at 3 clips a day on each of these social media platforms. I don't like that because I like to approve them. You can see I do have this second Instagram account down here where you can see there's one of each platform, except Instagram's got 2. So I got my own Clipper account for Instagram. Sometimes if I had a stream where I'm like, oh my god, that stream is fire, I know there's so much value in there, I just have no time to edit it. Sometimes I'll throw it in the V2 or V1 and just have it go straight to my Clipper account, never to the main account though. So I'm not gonna have these scheduled. I'm just gonna click get AI clips. So now we've already uploaded it. It created a project. It started processing the video. It's going to start finding the best parts, which I guess since this is a short video, by the time I uploaded it, it's been doing this. From there, it's going to edit these clips and then it's going to finalize them. So I can now leave this page. You see it says you can now safely leave this page. We will email you when the clips are ready. So friendly reminder though, do not, if you're on this page, do not leave this page until it says you can leave this page. If it's in the middle of uploading until it's done, like creating the project, you don't want to leave too early. You can leave it in the background, just one thing to keep in mind. So I'll go back to my workspace. You can see this one's still finalizing processing, but like I'll go to like my 2-hour stream, right? Come here to view clips. Takes a second to load, but and if you're wondering for the auto scheduling, you might be thinking, oh, how is it going to know what to make the captions and hashtag? The crazy thing here is, like, for example, on this, right? I actually didn't even go through this. Sometimes I'd be forgetting which ones I fully went through or not. Because actually, one thing you can do, see, there's these ones with these thumbs down at the bottom. On any of these clips, when I'm going through them, where, like, for example, like this noon reset, I actually edited this one. I probably meant to post it but forgot about it from August 4th. So let's say I want to publish this right now. Actually, you know what? For this video, I am going to publish this right now, right? So I edited this. I just want to read through. I mean, well, blah, blah, faking false positivity. Yeah, honestly, I'm going to publish this short. So I'm going to have multiple options here. So once I click publish on the left, it's going to ask me, on like this left column kind of, it says publish to social. What accounts I want to publish to. So typically it's TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels. And if you look here, it's actually added a caption where it says, ever feel like the day is coming completely written off before you've even had lunch? Blah, blah. Here's a little caption, and it also put hashtag mindset shift, hashtag mental health tips, hashtag noon reset. I'm not going to lie, some of these hashtags are a little like cringy. I feel like they're a little like AI, but for the most part, this is good enough, honestly. And you could, at the top, see it says regenerate descriptions. Let's say if this is too AI for me, I could just type in here, oh, well, this is exactly what this clip's about. Like, put these hashtags, and you could give a prompt to regenerate all these, and it'll do it for you. So, honestly, all of these sound good, except, honestly, I just want to add, like, I day trade. It doesn't really understand that I day trade that well sometimes. So, like, for example, instead of personal growth, I'll put day trading, just so there's one day trading hashtag. Same thing with this one where it says like daily habits, I'll put day trading, just so it's at least somewhat relevant. So I have 2 options when I want to post this now. So I could either, oh, and also obviously you can select for YouTube real quick, visibility, private, unlisted. You can put tags, category on YouTube is supported as well. It always defaults to people and blogs. I'm pretty sure that's what I always use. But so I can either schedule this. Oh, I didn't mean to click schedule. But you could select a day on the calendar to schedule it. Yeah, so you can see they're scheduled for tomorrow. at 8:30 a.m. I guess I actually didn't have anything scheduled for tomorrow, where I normally, you can probably see looking at this calendar, I typically have something scheduled at least like once a day, or at least I try to. So like there's one post on each platform every day. I guess I definitely forgot to put something for today, so I guess this works out. But obviously, here's the calendar since we're here. You can view by either accounts, right? Or just regular view, the month view, week view. I can go to next month, see. Here's some of my posts I have scheduled for next month. So yeah. I could have obviously also just hit publish, and it would just publish it straight to all these platforms. So yeah, I mean, that was pretty much the Clipper portion. So real quick, just to finalize here for this Clipper, I will go back to my projects and just view this first thing we started, right? So here's the finalized result. So essentially, that was just my trade recap video that I posted. So essentially, from this trade recap video, while you guys watch me film this video, I now have 11 shorts created. They can be posted on 3 platforms each. That's 33 posts created. I do not have to sit there and think about the captions and hashtags. I can schedule them for later on each platform, and it's all done in one centralized place. And this is not specific to streams, right? You can use this for podcasts. You can use this for normal YouTube videos. Honestly, I think the tools here are really useful. I really love this. Occasionally, yeah, like you might be like, oh, I wish I clipped it a little better. But honestly, I think this is amazing. And it's not crazy expensive too. If we go into the pricing over here, go to payment and billing. I'll go to their website actually. That shows it better. Pricing. So you can either pay monthly or yearly. I actually paid yearly. I feel like it's just a lot better pricing. So they do have a free where you get 60 credits a month. So if you want to try it out, no cost, right? They're only in 720p though. You got 3-day storage. You can only manage one social media account. But if you want to pay, the cheapest monthly is going to be $29 a month, where that would be, you get 600 credits a month, which credits, for example, that video was like 12 minutes, and it was literally like 12 credits, I want to say. It's usually about like a credit a minute is usually what it evens out to for me, at least. Oh yeah, it actually literally says here every 1 minute will cost 1 credit. So you get 600 minutes per month. And you do save 50% with yearly billing, right? So if you paid for a whole year, you actually get all the credits up front, which I know it's called yearly, but if you're thinking about it, right? If you're paying for all these credits, like just think about how many credits you need. I feel like it, because they're like, oh, well, you could get 1,000 credits and you pay this. If I were you, just that's 70, like just get the annual if I were you, to be completely honest. Saved a bit of money, just make the investment, and you'll have a Clipper for a long time, honestly. You can manage up to 6 social media accounts. There's no watermark. Export videos in 4K, up to 100 gigs of storage. Scheduled social media posts. Honestly, I mean, for what you're paying and what you're getting, it's tons of value. Because if you went out there and paid an editor though, you're gonna pay bread. If you went out there and did it yourself, you're gonna waste a lot of time, right? And you can even scale these plans with different amount of credits. Like you could literally pay, I mean, this is $744, but you get an insane amount. This is $174. If I were you, honestly, $174 is the cheapest annual plan. You get a shit ton of credits. If you want to make the investment for yourself, I think it's worth it. That's what I did. And sometimes around like Black Friday and things like that, they might have a discount, maybe on Christmas, times like that. I'm pretty sure I got a discount during Black Friday. That's what I did, but that's what I would recommend. So to wrap up here, I just want to go over this Vizard Agent. So to be fully transparent, obviously you can see I have no projects here. I really haven't used it, but it looks really amazing to me, honestly. So you can see here's things you didn't know it could do. So we're going to go through some of these examples, right? So we're going to start from the top. So let's say you're creating a video and you want some animation. See, it says clone the exact style of studio grade animation for your exact topic, only from one reference link, right? So I guess you give them something of what you want to see like it look like, right? And then it'll work based off of that, right? Next example, turn a voice memo and handwritten notes into an animated video lecture, right? So it uses AI to illustrate that. Because I was talking about it can use AI to generate B-roll. Here, it's going one further and then making this for you. You can add a cinematic opening, right? Like, for example, me, I'm not the best at editing. Like, I know how to edit a video, but something like that where it just generated, where it says horizon, and it opens a horizon like that, and this text comes in. Honestly, I don't know how to do that, and I really don't care to learn how to do that. But what I would do is I'd pay a couple bucks for some AI credits to have this generated for me. Turn article into narrate explainer. Yeah, like for example, see like that left thing where that number counted up? Little things like that where if I want to add graphics during my video, I could just have this AI do it for me. It says create a full software by pasting your website link. I guess this is an ad, I'm assuming. Create a high converting product. Like, honestly, I'm not even fully understanding what some of these things are, but like, see, it says place a, oh yeah, this one, what I was looking at, really cool. Like this right here, like that's, imagine, I don't know how you would do that, generate that, but using AI to do that, I'd pay for that. Edit your video with this style, right? So this right here is basically going above and beyond, where it's like with the AI clipper, sometimes it uses all this style. This right here is like, honestly, I get DMs from people who are like, hey, I can edit your short form videos, and they literally send me stuff that looks like this. So instead of hiring some guy in my Instagram DMs, charging me literally bare minimum $10 a reel, sometimes $20 to $25 for one single reel, I can pay for some AI credits. It'll be significantly cheaper. Make the whole video in the style of one reference image, because it can edit like whole long form videos. Handwritten intro to your vlog. You can see it's doing like wide videos, like long form, like YouTube videos, and also horizontal videos. It can make thumbnails for you. See, it says create a viral YouTube thumbnail from just a link. Remake of landscape videos vertical, not just a crop. So it's using AI to do that. Add a memory flashback to a beat drop. And yeah, this is all podcasts, right? It literally says turn a day's worth of raw footage into a pro cut vlog. Like, honestly, I gotta try this out, because like, what do you mean I can just drag and drop footage and just get a pro cut vlog? I mean, maybe it might be overstated, but a funny cartoon, right? You get my point. Oh my God, look at this text travel transitions. You get my point. This is basically something to assist you with your video editing, and it's just going to go based off of those credits. So keeping in mind though, once you are buying these credits here, it's not like they're just for image generation. You can also use these same credits right here for generating these type of images. So it's not like you're just paying for an image generation tool. I'm sorry, not image generation, like a video editor, right? You're also getting a clipper. You're also getting something that makes captions for your clips. You're getting an all-in-one thing that basically helps you. It's basically your editor in your corner. That's AI. That's not just ChatGPT. Because like, I could give videos to ChatGPT. I have given videos to ChatGPT. ChatGPT can't do these things because this is specialized. So yeah, so that was pretty much my rundown of Vizard. Like I mentioned before, if you guys are looking to get started with Vizard, I'm going to put the link down below. Signing up through that link does help me out, so I would appreciate it if you guys could sign up directly through that link. Yeah, but if you guys have any questions, definitely drop them down below. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button. Subscribe for more content like this. I honestly typically do not do product reviews or social media stuff very often. I'm more of like a day trader. I post like psychology videos. Like, they're typically trading psychology videos, but they can be related into life also. But if you're into day trading, definitely check out my channel. Subscribe regardless. Leave that comment. Yeah, but I'm gonna wrap up here. If you watch this video, I do appreciate you. I hope you found some value. Best of luck with whatever you're trying to do on social media. I wish you success, but peace out.